Ladies and gentlemen, you're tuned into another episode of the Will Haze Show. I'm your host, Will motherfucking Haze, and coming to you live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the livest. No, I'm just playing. I'm coming to you live from somewhere in the northeast of the city, you know what I'm saying, where it's always sunny and it smells like horse shit because I'm so far north. We doing good up here, motherfuckers. Today's episode is brought to you by Dollar Store Solo Cups. You know, you just gotta rinse them out and throw some more liquor in them. Everybody toast up. Happy Friday, everybody. Toast up. I say happy Friday, but when you're watching this, it's probably Sunday, so happy Sunday to you. Hopefully you either on your way to church or getting out of church, so you can drink anyways. Come to you with another episode of the Will Haze Show. Today I have young cat. This motherfucker young as hell. He's so young, I don't remember when I was his age. You know what I'm saying? Originally, he was born in Winnipeg, moved to Calgary, Alberta, started doing his music not too long ago. Has a couple mixtapes out. We're going to talk about those. We're going to talk about some tracks. We're going to talk about his legal woes and just where he's going and what he plans on doing in the future. So without any further ado, I don't know if it's Pryze official or if it's young Pryze, but we're going to say Pryze official right now. If we got to be corrected, then we're going to stand corrected. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up for Pryze official. Pryze official, how you doing, family?
What's good with y'all? You know what it is, Pryze official.
Pryze official, how you doing, B? How you doing?
Just grooving, man. Enjoying this Friday, you know what I'm saying? Just kicking it.
That's what's up. There you go. Thank you very much for coming through. I do appreciate you. It was been a little bit in the making, you know what I'm saying, trying to get the logistics all straightened out, but I'm glad you were able to come through.
Straight up.
All right, so for those who don't know, those who need to know, and those who want to know again, why don't you let everybody know who you are, what it is that you do, and why exactly we are on the Will Haze Show interviewing yourself and showing your talents to the world.
All right, so basically I'm a rapper. I go by the name Pryze official, and you know, I'm just on this show right now. I got a mixtape coming out. The Takeover is the name of it. I'm gonna be dropping it soon. I don't got a date yet, but I got a lot of tracks, so I just wanted to get on this platform, you know, let people know what's up, let people know what I'm doing, you know, reach out to more people and shit like that. And, you know, I appreciate having this outlet to hop on, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's up. So how long you been spitting for?
So like I've been spitting for since I was like 16, but I didn't start taking it seriously till like just now. You know, I was just making music for fun and shit. You know, I recorded a lot. I got a lot of music out on my SoundCloud and shit. Got a lot of my music mastered by Nato Down, if y'all know who that is. He masters Merc's music and shit like that. But yeah, no, I've been rapping, and you know, now I'm just starting to take this shit more seriously, basically at this point.
That's what's up. Your internet connection is not the greatest that you're clicking out in and out. No worries, no worries. So what got you started in it? Like, what made you wake up one day and be like, you know what, I just want to start spitting? Like, what got you in that mode?
Well, the thing is, basically for me, I always, I don't know, I always kind of like rap and shit. You know, I'd always write. You know, it was like therapeutic for me. You know, I'd be like pissed off with something, feeling some type of way, and I just get my thoughts out on the page, and I just start writing. You know, I kind of start off somewhat kind of like poetry type shit or something like that. Not really poetry, but like I wrote lots, you know. And then basically I just started, you know, I got myself a mic and shit and just started recording from there. And it sounded dope. And I was like, fuck, I'm going to start rapping, you know. And it's something, you know, and I started doing it. And then, you know, I just gained love for it. And I was like, yes, this is me, you know, this is what I got to do. I got to make this music, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, my G. That's what's up. So you do all your recording and everything in-house? So you got like a studio now? Or like, because you're saying that you just picked up a mic and started doing, is that your method now? You just, whenever you feel the vibe, just pop out the home studio and you in there?
Yeah, basically, man. Right now, I'm actually in the works of getting a new studio set up right now. But yeah, no, I did have a mic and shit like that. And yeah, so I'm basically going to be recording that. I got tons of music, unreleased music written and shit like that. So
no doubt. So why don't you talk about your process? Like, when you start to when you from the making of a song to like the completion of, let's say, a mixtape, like what's your process, what's your thought process, who you seek out to work with and everything like that?
So my process basically is, I get a beat going, I get the groove, just right. I work with a lot of cats in the city. Actually, I've worked with West Paul. I don't know if you know who that is. I've seen him on your show.
Yeah, I know West
West
Paul. Yeah,
Paul,
shout out West Paul.
my homie JP, rest in peace. That was one of my close homies. Me and him actually started doing this shit together like full force. We were going really hard in the music, and then he passed away a couple months back. But now I'm just carrying it on, and yeah, that's the main thing.
Just doing it for the in the memory of your brother. So you said West Paul. Who else have
Oh
you?
yeah, I do it for him too, and I do it, for myself and shit too, right? I love this shit. So.
No doubt. You make your own beats too? Where you get your beats from?
So I got a bunch of producers that I get. I work with like Superstaro, fucking Beat Demons. I got a bunch of producers, but I definitely want to start creating my own beats once I get the equipment to do that. So I'm definitely gonna be making a lot of beats here in the future.
All right.
Sure.
Well, holla at your boy. The Will Hayes show on the low. I do some beats and stuff like that, so I can send you a couple of packages. See what you dig. And what would you say your style's like then? If you was gonna reach out to me and say, Will Hayes, I need some beats. What kind of beats would you want to get from Will Hayes? What's your style? You on that trap shit? You on that underground? You like that boom bap? You rapping for the
Yeah,
bitches? Rapping for the niggas? What you doing?
yeah. So I do more so like trap shit, new school type of music, banging stuff, club music, and then yeah, trap shit, real shit, spin that real shit. And I even do some hip hop stuff, So I'm very versatile with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can do it all, But I mainly like doing that trap shit and that making bangers. You know what I'm saying? Get the
So
fucking crowd rocking when I do them live shows.
I feel you. I feel you. So you kind of say you kind of separated doing trap and doing the hip hop. So explain to me, because I mean, some people would say that trap is a genre that's underneath the hip hop umbrella. Other people would separate it as well. Explain to me the difference that you see between trap music and hip hop music. Then
I mean, to be honest, I'd say it's more so the beat. Like a trap beat, I feel is different than like a hip beat. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a difference between the beats and then kind of more so somewhat maybe what you're talking about, but I feel like mainly it's just between the beats, because whatever the beat is, you're gonna throw it down. So to a hip hop style or a trap style, but a trap style is more like fucking turn up, fucking, more, I don't know, just different style.
just
Mainly.
like the trap style is more of like the party vibe, the bounce. You
Yeah,
got that bounce. You got that. You know what I'm saying? And where you
exactly.
got
And
the
then the
hip hop.
hip hop shit's more like serious, when you're gonna touch on some serious shit,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
somewhat like more lyrical type of shit or something.
So when you started rapping, who were some of your influence that you had coming up, and some of the people that you wanted to, and I wouldn't say like rap like, but that gave you inspiration and motivation to actually do it?
Well, I mean, mainly I say like my favorite rapper to this day still is Tupac. I fuck
Straight
with
up, straight
Tupac
up.
hard. I like Tupac a lot, and I started off listening to his music a lot. It's pretty relatable for me. Going through a lot of shit in my past, and he just touches on a lot of real shit. And then more so, I wouldn't really say anyone made me want to rap. It was more so me just fucking. I just kind of like wanted to do it always. It wasn't really anyone influenced me to do it. I listen to all types of music and shit. And I love it all. I respect all artists, but like, I mainly just kind of got into it for me, because I was like, I'm a creative person, right?
Hmm.
And kind of just got that vibe off it,
I
making
like
music.
I like how you said Tupac, like, and you said that you listen to Tupac when to get you through some shit, and I feel the same way. Whereas Tupac definitely has a song for any type of situation, anything that you're going through, highs, lows, bitches, money, niggas, anything that you're going through. Tupac has, out of his thousands of songs, has something in his catalog to help you get through it. Do you feel in today's music that type of essence, that type of vibe, songs like that are now missing, where you have an artist that has like a full-fledged catalog that can get you through a bunch of different things or different type of moods?
I don't really feel it's missing. I just feel like the game's a lot more saturated now. So there's a
Hmm.
lot more different types of rappers. You know, you can, you know, a lot of people say like mumble rap or whatever and all that shit. But I feel like you just gotta look for that real music because there's a lot of fucking real spitters that are still spitting a lot of real shit that you can, you know, get through shit with or whatever, you know.
So
But
just because it's on a trap beat doesn't mean us old heads need to pass that shit over. A lot of trap beat, a lot of trap trappers have some real shit to say. Then is what you saying?
yeah, real talk, man. Like Moneybag Yo, fucking Black Youngster and shit. They be spitting real shit.
Yeah, I fucks with
Young Dog.
youngster. I fuck with youngster. You like Dave East too? I like Dave East.
Yeah, he's more of a lyrical artist, you
Yeah.
know, more of a hip hop guy, more of a hip hop rapper for sure. But he's legit. He's got bars,
Oh
and
yeah,
he's
most
also
definitely.
kind of more like that category too, for real.
I
And then you
I
got like the J. Cole's and shit.
Oh, you
J.
gotta
Cole,
listen to the J. Cole's and shit like that. You fucking with
Kendrick Lamar and
Takeshi?
stuff.
You 6ix9ine? You fuck with 6ix9ine though?
Oh, I fuck with 6ix9ine hard, you know. Fuck the haters, you know. You know, but no, 6ix9ine's legit. The thing about 6ix9ine is, you know, his energy in his music, the energy that he has in his music is just lit as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
you can't deny the energy. You can't deny anything 6ix9ine does. I mean, he
that's
may be
mainly
going
why I
about it a
like him.
different way, but he's a young cat. So, you know, let the young cats have some fun. I say.
Yeah, exactly.
Who
I
else?
mainly
Who else?
like
You
his
talk
music
about?
for the energy. You know?
Yeah, the energy. I mean, you're really not putting on a 6ix9ine. You're not like inviting your bitch over and being like, "Yo, girl, put on some 6ix9ine music and some
Yeah,
candles." You know
no,
what
no.
I'm saying?
You gotta be turning up in the club or some shit.
Exactly. 6ix9ine. I can't drive if 6ix9ine comes on my playlist when I'm driving. It's Grand Theft Auto right away. A nigga speeding through the streets. Trust me, I can't do that.
Real
So
talk,
so
G.
so who else you fucking with? You just talk about 6ix9ine. We got Let me name out some cats like some. Okay, it's Davies. Everybody's fucking with Davies. You fucking with the people coming out the good music camp like Kanye, Pusha T,
Oh yeah.
Cudi, and all that. How do you feel about that whole 7 albums, 7 songs run? How do you feel about that?
To be honest, bro, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I actually didn't even check that out yet. I haven't even checked out the new album yet. You're talking about Kanye's new album? Or?
Yeah, so if you got Kanye's album, you got Pusha's album, you got Cudi's album, you got Nas's album, you got and Tiana Marie or Kiana. Ah, fuck, I'm just fucking that whole shit up. I just forgot the fucking girl's name, but she just put out an album, and I think there's 2 more that I may have missed. But like he had that whole run at the Good Music Camp where he had like 7 artists that put out their albums with 7 songs on it. It was like a campaign for all of them.
Yeah, no. To be honest, I never checked it out, but I fuck with Pusha, and I seen that Drake beef with Pusha T and Drake. I
So
seen
who
that
won it?
shit.
Who won it?
I say Pusha won it, man. 100.
All right,
Pusha
so I want to understand from these young cats now. Okay, and I talk to my old heads, I talk to my young heads. I want to understand from one of my young cats right now, young blood, as I'm gonna say, young blood.
Yeah, shit.
What in your impression? What did Pusha to do to win that? Was it just based off of the lyrics and everything like that, or?
Wow. Yeah, man. The lyrics you went in hard, man. He exposed Drake on that whole baby shit, baby mama shit. Fucking like that bunch of shit, man. He exposed him on a bunch of shit, and then on top of it, you know, Drake didn't even end up replying. You know, people said he didn't want to reply because of, you know, some excuses or whatever, man. But I think if someone comes at you like that, man, you gotta fucking go in, especially when you're, you know, a guy like that. But you know, Drake, at the end of the day, you know, he's awesome. You know, he's fucking very talented dude as well. You know, but Pusha won that shit for sure. He went in way harder, man. Like Drake shit I didn't really feel like Drake went in as hard as Pusha went in, you know.
Yeah,
And I
Pusha.
think even if they carried it out, I think Pusha still would have won.
So Pusha did go in, but you don't think that having 10 songs on the top 10 top 100 and Billboard in the top 10 and having over 1 billion streams and going platinum in a day or two, you don't think that's like reply enough? Like let the
Well, no,
music
that's
speak,
dope.
the
That's
numbers
dope for
speak.
sure. Like, I mean, he's killing it in the game. He's killing it in the game. But when it comes down to like beef or something, you know, some rap dish shit, you know, that's completely different. I
I
feel
feel
at
you.
least. I feel it's completely different. I mean, you can come at a motherfucker and be like, you know, I got billboards and this and that, but you get dished and you don't reply to it. It's kind of like, you know, I mean,
So you
whatever,
think
you know, I mean,
even though you had Jay Prince, who's an OG and carries more probably a lot of
yeah.
that back end type of that heavyweight shit, like he pulls some pull some cards in the hip hop game. You think Drake following his lead and saying, "Nah, I'm not about to go out because at a Jay Prince's request." You think that was like a bitch move, or you think it was a smart move on Drake's part? Like, do you think if Drake wouldn't win as hard as we know Drake can go, do you think he would have been able to still stand up against Pusha? Because remember, he bodied Meek, and Meek's a monster.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, of course he definitely bodied Meek. That's for sure. I mean, yeah, like, I mean, you could look at it through like a strategic point of view. Definitely, like, you know, he probably did the right thing because, you know, maybe, you know, per se, maybe he didn't go as hard or some shit, you know, then he could have fucking, you know, lowered his name type shit or something, right? So, you know, it's kind of a smart move for sure as well. But I just feel like, you know, when it comes down to hip hop and it comes down to rap and shit, you know, you shouldn't back down from that kind of shit. It's not like, you know, we look at the era back in the 90s, which you know probably very well, with like Biggie Smalls beef, that whole East Coast, West Coast beef, and they were going hard in that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's a different game now. And, you know, I mean, Drake's Drake at the end of the day. You know, it doesn't matter, you know, if he doesn't reply, he's still going to be popping. So, you know, I just look at it through like a hip hop perspective. I think he should have replied, but, you know, he probably made a smart choice for his career.
Most definitely. So have you been involved in any type of I don't know if you want to call it the same shit out here, because you know how 98% of the rappers around this city get down, but have you been involved in any type of hip hop beef or anything like that out here, or like any cats that wanted to call your name out and you just had to get at them on record or anything like that?
Nah, I never had no rap beefs. Nah, I never had no rap beefs at all. No.
Well, I guess that's the end of that subject. All right, so you said that. Now we're gonna get into some nitty-gritty shit. If you don't want to talk about it, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to have anybody air out their business they don't want to know. But you said that unfortunately you had to put your music to a little bit of a hold because you ran into some legal issues. Is there anything you want to discuss about that? You know, let these cats know about whatever happened with you so they can avoid the same situation.
Well, mainly for me, I was just fucking, you know, I was facing some charges for assault with a deadly weapon and uttering death threats bullshit. And, you know, I was going through a huge legal process and basically I just fucking had to step back from the rapping, right? And I had to focus on these fucking legal issues, right? And you don't really want to be dropping fucking rap shit, you know, and if the court sees that shit, you know, they're going to be like, yo, this kid's fucking going crazy in the streets or some shit, you know what I mean? So it's that. And then on top of it, I kind of got involved in some, you know, street shit that I'm probably not going to talk about. So then on top of that, I kind of had to just lay low in all.
Yeah, we don't want to, don't incriminate yourself. Don't say names and don't say situations.
No. I just had to I had to lay low for a minute, you know, and just fucking recalibrate. And, you know, I was just steady writing music and shit like that. But yeah, no, I had to take a break from the rap shit because I just had to lay low, right? I couldn't be all out, you know, doing shows and fucking videos and shit like that just because I had a lot of people watching, right? So I had to just lay low, maybe.
So tell me, has that had a negative effect on your rap career, and has that forced you to, or not even forced you, but has that forced you into making different types of decisions when it comes to what you want to do with your life and the direction that you want to take?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it had a negative impact on my career. I'd say actually fucking, you know, I'd say like as an artist going through situations and shit actually makes you so you can actually write about more shit. You know, you can rap about more shit and real shit, you know, real life shit. Because a lot of these rappers ain't spitting real shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just spitting like some fake shit, right? So I feel like from a real standpoint, it's good to go through situations, you know, but at the same time, you don't want to lose your freedom or you don't want to, you know, deepen yourself in some other type of shit, right? So, you know, I'd say it's half-half, but I don't think it slowed down my career at all. I feel I'm just getting back into it now, and I feel, you know, this second time around, I'm taking it more serious, and I feel like it bettered me as an artist to a certain extent, actually.
Okay. So, I mean, as an old head, I have a lot of, I mean, myself and a lot of the old heads who help establish the scene in this city have a lot of opinions with the Calgary hip hop scene. But I like to see the perspective from these young cats that keep the scene going and keep the scene moving. Tell me about how you perceive the Calgary hip hop scene, some of the pros and some of the cons, and maybe some things that you change or like to see change to make better, or like to see to make it better, or to make it something that will thrive a little bit better.
You know, for me, I see mainly like a lot of artists in this city work against each other, and a lot of them are like clicky and shit. You know, all political and shit type shit, and it's kind of divided. You know, I mean, this past couple of years, you know, they were trying to bring it together somewhat, but I just feel like a lot of artists in the city work against each other and don't really put each other on so much. I mean, there's a couple of people that do it, like West Paul and shit like that. You know, but there's not really a big force of people putting each other on more so. You know what I mean? And I feel like the Calgary scene. I feel people should work with each other more. You know, when you look at like the Atlantic scene, for example, you know everyone fucking reps each other, and that's why so many artists are fucking flourishing out of that city. You know, on this new wave type shit because everyone's fucking helping each other get to that next step. No one's working against each other. You know, there's people out here that were like, oh, this guy's doing better than me or some shit, and you know they're not gonna fuck with you no more, or you know, just fucked
Yeah.
up shit like that. You know that I see. You know, so I just came to the conclusion. You know, I just keep it to myself, make my music. You know, I ain't with that clicky bullshit or whatever. But I fuck with a lot of rappers in the city. You know, I like 17. I'd say 17 is probably actually my favorite rapper in the city. I think
17 is
he has a
dope.
lot of
Have you
talent.
done have you done anything with 17 in this camp yet?
Not
Shout out the
yet.
whole Northeast camp.
Yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to 17 and shit. I haven't done anything with them, but I definitely plan on getting some shit done with them in the near future here, 100%.
See, that's dope, and I like to hear that from the young cats because a lot of young cats that I talk to off camera and stuff like that, they always want to be on some well fuck this can't fuck this fuck that fuck da 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 right. So I like to hear when
Yeah,
these young cats be like, yo fuck, I just want to make music and make do dope shit with dope people. You know what I'm saying? Um,
exactly. That's what it's all about.
exactly. Now you mentioned 17. Why don't you and you worked with West Paul before? What are some other people and some other cats in the city? Some camps and artists that you think would be dope to work with and that you fucking with their music.
Fuck, I'd say, well, Cloudy's dope. You know,
Mm-hmm.
shout out Cloudy, Black Star, 17. Uh, you know, Clark Lean and shit's doing his thing. He's pretty dope. Lil King, you know, I fuck with them. I don't got any tracks out with them yet, but definitely plan on getting some tracks out with them as well. Probably just them. You know, there's not a lot of, you know, there's a lot of rappers, but you know, I say like those are the main like dope ones that be, you know, making dope music and shit.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, let's talk about your first mixtape. Ah, shit, I can't even speak English today, fam. Your first mixtape, "Playing with Flames." That's I'm gonna have the actual links on the YouTube video when I post it up on Sunday. "Playing with Flames." Tell us the meaning, like "Playing with Flames." I don't have the cover art for it. I just have strictly for the real. So tell us about "Playing with Flames." What was your like the your mind state going on that one? That's a deadly name as far as "Playing with Flames." It's kind of like
Exactly.
ominous. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
exactly why I put it like that because you know at that point in my life, you know, I was doing a lot of crazy shit, you know. So I kind of just wanted to put my mixtape out like that, playing with flames, because I felt like at that point in my life, you know, I was playing with flames, you know, and you don't want to get burnt by that shit. But I just kind of put it on a perspective like playing with flames, you know, and just it was just raw shit like that. If you listen to that mixtape, I don't know if you listen to any tracks. It's an old mixtape, you know. I was pretty young actually.
mhm.
That was my first mixtape. I was like 16 when I recorded that. So, you know, I've progressed a lot from that stage, but you know, it actually has a lot of fire on it still
That's
for
what's
sure.
up. I haven't had a chance to listen to any of the mixtapes yet. I did go through a bunch of songs on the SoundCloud and listen to some of the stuff there. And I was digging some of the stuff too, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff. I mean, at the end of the day, even if I can't like because I mean you being your age, me being my age, me coming from the era of hip hop that I thought was golden, and you being in the era of hip hop that you see as golden. Some things that you rap about I just can't relate to. But I mean, at the end of the day, at my age, if I could relate to a 23-year-old, there's something really fucked up going on. You dig what I'm saying? but
Real
but I
shit.
gotta give respect where respect's due. Regardless if I can relate to what you're rapping about, I know exactly what good music sounds like. And my brother, you definitely make some good music, and I'm definitely looking forward to see your progression in your because you got a lot of years ahead of you in this game, and I'm excited to see what your growth develops into. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as like your experiences in the game, let's give a positive message to some of these cats. Like if somebody's watching this video and they're like, "Yo, Pryze is fucking dope. I think this is something I want to do." What's some advice you want to give to these cats coming up in the game?
The main advice I'd say, man, is just, you know, if this is something you love to do, you know, the main thing is, the first thing is make sure that rap is something you actually love to do. And then once you actually love to do this shit, then go full force in it, man. And, you know, fuck what the haters say, fuck what people say, you know, because people are going to have their opinions. But, you know, if you stay true to your vision, stay true to what you believe in, it's only bound to work out. So that's my advice to the youth coming up and to all the young people. Just do what you love to do, whether it's rap or whatever, and just become great at it. You know what I mean? And fuck the haters, you know. There's always going to be haters, you know? But
Always gonna be
stick
haters.
with it. That's
Fuck
the
the
main
haters.
thing.
All right, bet. And one last thing. Any shout outs? You want to give some shout outs real quick before we go?
Yeah, man, just want to shout out to all my homies fucking rocking with me. Shout out everyone rocking with me, you know what I mean? Shout out the Will Haze Show as well for putting this platform off for the Calgary artists and shit like that and all types of artists, so that's dope. And you shout out everyone, you know what I mean? Shout out everyone that's keeping it real, keeping it true. And yeah, just everyone keep doing what they do. Like I said, I got a new mixtape coming out, The Takeover. It's going to be dropping soon. Got a lot of heat on there, so make sure y'all check that out. Check out my mixtape, Strictly for the Real, my SoundCloud, Pryze Official, all that. We got that. Videos coming, merchandise coming, everything. So we're going full force.
You on IG too? You on IG too?
Yeah, I'm not on IG yet. I got to get my IG going, so I'm going to be setting that up. I just want to get a video out first, and then I'm going to get on the IG.
Bless up.
Right now, I got everything else. I got every other social media outlet right now.
So Facebook, SoundCloud, Twitter. Go check out my boy Pryze Official on SoundCloud. Go to the SoundCloud.com. And then my phone's ringing. That's so fucking unprofessional. SoundCloud.com/Pryze, Pryze -official. Twitter, Twitter.com official Pryze. Facebook, Facebook.com Pryze Official. One more time, real quick before we go. How did you get your name, Pryze Official?
Yo, so basically, like, you know, Pryze is something you work hard for and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to make it like, you know, I'm gonna be working hard in the rap game and shit, and you know, building my name and shit, getting it all across the borders and shit. So it's like, you know, this is my prize to fucking have all these people hearing what I'm doing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Working hard, getting there. And then the official part came from, because there was this other motherfucker named Pryze, but he was a Pryze. And then I just put mine official at the end because I'm the official one. And I keep it official.
That's awesome.
You know,
yo, just so nobody gets that shit mixed up, I'm the official Pryze in this motherfucker. I fucks with that. All right, thank you again, my man. Bless up. I appreciate you. We're going to put this up soon. I'm going to follow you on Twitter and follow you on SoundCloud. Hopefully you do the same. Bless up.
For sure.
All right, man. Peace. See you later, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you too, man. Have a good one, fam.
All right, 100. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Pryze Official. Bless up. Thank you very much for coming through. You have tuned into another episode of the Will Haze Show. I appreciate that. You are now watching. If you are watching, you're watching on YouTube only. No more Facebook Live. You know what I'm saying? That shit was unreliable as a motherfucker, and a nigga needs reliability in his life. Yes, I do. All right, motherfuckers. Today, of course, was brought to you by, like I said before, Dollar Store Solo Cups. These shits will last you forever. I've been drinking since like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't even know what time it is now. I'm faded. I'm lit. Hopefully you're having a wonderful weekend. If you don't, go and do it. Or you did, I appreciate you. It's Sunday. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, follow, share with your friends, and have your friends share with their friends. And maybe we could be friends. And I'll see you next weekend. Will Haze, we out this motherfucker.